Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you will. I hope you're having a great day, and as always, thank you to everybody that subscribed. So I'm now going to be listening to a track by Duran. The track is called The Chauffeur. I've never heard his track before, but my brother had the album at the time that it came out. I was only ever familiar with the big tracks from this album, which were Hungry Like the Wolf, Save a Prayer, and what was the other one? Oh, Rio, of course. But yeah, not familiar with this track at all, and I know there's a video to this, and I know that that would probably get blocked anyway, but I don't notice there was a video to this, and then I thought about maybe I'll do the audio version, but I thought what might be a really good idea was just to react to the vinyl version, as I would have listened to perhaps if I had been sort of sat with my brother's album and like running through all the tracks. Yeah, so I'm going with the vinyl version. So this was obviously from the album Rio, which was released on May 1982, and that's kind of like literally all I know about this track. So without further ado, obviously I'll let you know if I've heard this before. So without further ado, I'm going to click play and see what this brings.
Sweating dewdrops glisten, flashing your side. And the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind the front of your dress, all shadowy light. And the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. All shadowy light, and the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And the sun drips down, bedding heavy behind the front of your dress, all shadowy lined, and the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Sing. Watching
So that was Duran with the Chauffeur. I'm guessing that was the last track on the album. I always thought that Save a Prayer was the best Duran song I'd ever heard, and I'm not sure that this one isn't better. It's, to me, this is a masterpiece. I can't even. I mean, Simon Le Bon has such a distinctive voice, but those chorus bits in this was just it's just amazing, really. I don't know what this song was about. I'm sensing there was like sort of some sexual overtones going on, but do you know what? That was amazing. I am literally going to download this song as soon as I finish this. Reaction. I don't know where to start with this. It's I just go back to start because I didn't really know what to expect, to be fair. And it's just a way it draws you into the song with the that. What is that? I mean, that's synth.
Out on the top lanes, the glides are moving. Oh, looking for a new.
I mean, his voice is so kind of silky but powerful. He's not pushing it. It's
Place to drive. You sit beside me, so new and charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your side.
sorry, I'm sort of listening to this again because this is like literally blowing me away.
Shadowy light and the droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart.
The drama and tension in the keys, I'm assuming those are the keys, along with his voice, it feels like it's really building, but what is that? What is that sound effect? I mean, that's just mad. It's like a motor car. I mean, it is called a chauffeur. I mean, I think this is the part that really kind of gets me. It really made the hair stand up. That's just unbelievable. Then the drums come in. What even is blue silver? And the power cranks up the power a bit more in his voice. Yeah, just when you think it's getting it just when you think it's just going to repeat generally the same chorus, he then just gives you an extra layer to it. I mean, it's probably not even a chorus, it's just one line. It gives you that extra layer to it. It's almost like you can't raise this anymore, and then they do. This is just genius. Who wrote this? This was written by John and Andy Taylor. I'm not entirely sure what it's about. I mean, let's just listen to it. I mean, this is a really bit that gets me. I don't really want to overanalyze it. Yeah, do you know what? That was incredible. Um, I'm really blown away by this song, and yeah, I've never heard it before. Um, it's just what an incredible way to finish an album. And I really did, I really honestly felt that Save a Prayer was one of the best songs of '82, if not of the '80s. It would definitely be my top 20. Save a Prayer would, but this is as an album track. I don't know why this was never released as an album track. This is maybe it's because there are some, I suppose, I don't know, pace wise it's sort of similar, I suppose, to Save a Prayer in some ways, but I don't know. I'm no musician, so I can't really explain that one. But this is an incredible track, and it should have been released as a single, definitely. Um, it's just amazing. Look, I've got no more words. I just know I'm going to be listening to this a lot um, over the next few weeks. And there's a few records I've actually reacted to that I've downloaded, and they've become my sort of staple diet on my bus into work or when I'm walking. And this is such an atmospheric record. Actually, I mean, I need to look at the lyrics, don't I? Really, so let's just jump straight into them. Out on the tar plains, the glides are moving. So if this is a chauffeur, I'm guessing it's about cars. So tar plains, roads, all looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so nearly charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten, freshing your side. So would a woman be sitting next to the chauffeur? Or looking for a new place to drive? Maybe he's not actually driving at that point in time. Maybe there's something going on a back seat with a lady friend. And the sun drips down, bedding heavily behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy light, and a droning engine throbs in time. Wink, wink. With your beating heart. So that sounds like a bit of with sexual overtones there. Way down the lane away, living for another day. The aphids swarm up in a drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western isle. The envied lady holds you fast in her gaze. And that's kind of interesting. That kind of makes me think of, because I know that this year Duran had, they had like a real love affair and real, I guess, intention to crack the USA. So perhaps again, this is another hint towards something to do with the US. Maybe the envied lady holds you fast in the gaze. Maybe it's the Statue of Liberty. Some drips down, bedding heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and a droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. Sing Blue Silver. I'm not sure what that was about. Blue Silver, I mean, Blue Silver. Maybe that's a reference to the car. I'm sure there was a Rolls Royce called a Silver Shadow. So I don't know, maybe that's just a vague guess. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. What glass splinters lie so deep in your mind to tear out from your eyes with a thought of stiff and brooding lies? And I'll only watch you leave me further behind. The sun drips down, bedding heavy behind. Front of your dress all shadowy line, droning engine throbs in time with your beating heart. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. What glass splinters lie so deep in you to tear out from your eyes? I'll only watch you leave me further behind. So maybe he knows that the woman that he's with, I'm guessing it's a chauffeur, that she is a social climber. Perhaps she's a passenger in a car and he's just taken advantage of the moment. There's a bit of sexual chemistry between them and he's taken advantage of that, but he knows that there is no long-term relationship maybe with that person, and I'll only watch you leave me further behind. So he knows that in his role as a chauffeur, he won't be having his contact with her for much longer. There's nothing about this track I actually dislike. But there is everything about this track I think is magnificent. This is one of the best tracks I've listened to in a long time, and it's utterly unexpected that this would be so good. Because I'm normally aware that the best tracks on the album usually released as singles, especially in the 1980s. You don't leave something like this on there, and it shows what confidence they had to. I'd love to know actually why they left this on as just an album track and why they didn't try to release it. So many questions, guys. If you can let me know about any of these, any of the story behind this song, and please join me in the comments below. And just, I hope you enjoyed this. This is like a fantastic record. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to this, and it's great to hear it on vinyl with a snap, crackle, and pop, or add it to the overall feeling of maybe how I should have listened to this back in 82. I was too busy back in 82 going out with my friends. I just listened to whatever pop song dropped on the mat, so to speak. And I wasn't really that inclined to sort of sit and listen through an entire album. So this has been great for me. So till next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon.